Hello Internet, my name is Vandeputte, I'm a timelapse photographer based in Sydney, and this sounds all about timelapse and teaching. On this video, I'm taking you on another behind the scenes of a commercial timelapse shoot. Today's brief is an overnight shoot and edit. The client is Tourism Australia. The subject is the Chinese or Lunar New Year celebrations happening in Sydney. The goal is to entice people to come and visit. The challenge is there are 12 massive lanterns, there is a Sydney Harbour Bridge that will be lit up, there are 3 performances, there is a fireworks show, and there is an opera house, and probably a decent amount of people. It is currently 4 p.m. The video has to go live in the morning. I am literally running out of time shooting this video, so let's get going. Let's go to the city, meet up with the assistants, and start this project off with a location scout. Alrighty, let's get going. Well, that was pretty efficient, I'd say. Here we are at Circular Quay. It took me an hour to get here. I was gonna save time taking an Uber instead of a train. It cost me 30 bucks and 50 minutes. Here's all the gear. And here are the assistants for today. Welcome, assistant number 1. This is Miguel. And assistant number 2, Tim. These guys are helping me out today by manning the cameras, shooting behind the scenes content, maybe shooting some of the vlog, just like last week in Melbourne, like Cam. We're gonna take you along this pretty fun project. First up on the shoot, as with pretty much any shoot, is going up. Is a location scout. So we're taking a lift up, which has an elevated point of view, which is so ideal because we'll get a pretty clear idea of where everything's at. We do have a floor plan as well. The goal of this first bit is preparation work and making sure that we shoot everything as efficiently as possible without wasting any time. We're gonna separate all the subjects and then set up a shot list. We're now on top of Circular Quay. This is the Cahill or Cahill Expressway, and from here we can see almost all of the lanterns, and there's quite a few, and this is just a prime spot. It's also a great establishing shot and an overview shot and a great spot to do hyperlapses. We have pretty much walked past all the ones that were on the map. We found all the decent angles. We've noted them down so we don't waste any time when the sun sets. These are, this is the pig, but they're actually hundreds of little flying pigs. Pretty fun. There's a rooster there. I talked to the guy that was guarding the entrance to the big cruise liner. The ship I thought was leaving tonight, but it's leaving tomorrow morning, so we'll take that into account. I think it's going to be a pretty straightforward shoot. Sounds hectic, you know, deliver all these things before midnight, but shot list, shot list, shot list, and just good planning and good preparation and being very, very efficient. Alrighty, so just shot the first dog performance, or the lion dog dance, whatever. Not sure if we'll use that in the edit, because we've got a bit of time between this and sunset, which is in about 45 minutes. I'm going to try out a shot which might be really cool. We're going to do a pullback hyperlapse from the dog through all the people going back and revealing whatever else comes in the frame, and then we're going to repeat that shot when it's nighttime. So we might be able to use that as a really cool day to night transition sequence that's really going to wow people from the start of the video. Then we're going to shoot sunset. Then we're going to shoot one of the other performances, and then we're going to start shooting all the lanterns individually. Right now, sorry, all good. Currently I'm balancing the gimbal, which doesn't take too long. You just got to balance these 3 axes, and then we're going to repeat the process that I explained in the Zhiyun hyperlapse gimbal time-lapse tutorial that you should definitely go check out if you want to know what I'm doing right now. One person to stay with the gear, one person to walk behind me but forward, and I'm just going to pull back. Almost fell over. We have shot the sunset. That was a good shot. We're working our way through the shot list now, and we are about to shoot the hero shot. In 12 minutes the fireworks are going off, so we've opted to shoot it from one location but with 2 angles. One really wide shot which will show the whole scene, and then a way tighter shot which will hopefully have just the opera house and the fireworks. Now one of the challenges with the long shot is you don't really know how high the fireworks are going to go, so you got to shoot it a bit wider and then you can still crop it in post, because if we're shooting shooting 4K movie mode time lapses and we're doing a HD project, we can crop in quite a bit and still have it full resolution for the project, that is. The fireworks are less than 4 minutes away and we can't see the barge, so I was thinking maybe they changed location without updating everyone. And I just called my contact, apparently it hasn't, she doesn't know where the barge is, so we got to be ready to jet just in case we need to change locations. Good fun, last minute stress. See that? Bastards. Oh my god, so unfortunately the barge was not in the spot we expected it to be. It's right behind the opera house and the fireworks weren't high enough to come out properly behind it, so completely missed opportunity unfortunately, but we're gonna keep shooting and now we're gonna shoot some other really nice, really cool shots, so the pressure is on. It is full on nighttime now. We are smashing out the shots. Having 2 assistants is great because that's more than double the efficiency in one take. So that's really good. I'm now shooting the other side of these roosters and then I'm going to try hyperlapse as well. Alrighty, I'm dead. That was it. It is currently 11:30, so that midnight edit's going to be a challenge. We're wrapping up here now. I'm gonna jump in a cab and go home, offload all the footage and start editing straight away. Luckily I fully prepared the edit, so it shouldn't be too much time. I hope to be done by 1 AM and get up early and polish it off after some feedback. Thank you guys. Absolute legends. YouTube channels are in the description down below if you want to check them out. Massive helps, and yeah, I will catch you guys in the edit. Right, so I'm home now. It is just past 12. I've started editing in the Uber home. I offloaded all the files to the drive, so I got home, plugged it in, grabbed a beer, and now I'm going through the edit. The timeline is a 30-second music piece. It's like generic stuff. That I listened to and made polished it off before the project started, and it's got 3 keyframes in it, and on those keyframes I know there's going to be a scene change, so I've gone through all the footage and put them together, and now I'm just rough cutting it and then fine-tuning it and then polishing it off and sending it off, and hopefully within an hour we have the first version. 30 minutes after the previous shot that you just saw, I'm about finished with the first rough draft. So this isn't the draft or the version that I'll be sending over. This is purely the outline of all the shots. Now I'll be adding effects and color grading and everything and kind of like polishing it off just in case they agree with this first version and then they're happy with it and then they can upload it and it's finalized and I don't have to do any amendments. So I'm gonna finish this, but yeah, just to show you what I did in half an hour, because I've worked so efficiently on this using the shot list and prepared the edit and had the music ready and all that stuff ready to go. This is what you can do in 30 minutes. It is currently, what's the time? It's 1:33 AM. I just finished the edit, color graded and added transitions and effects and everything. So I'm pretty much done. However, this is a widescreen edit, and even though we didn't talk about it in the emails or in the chat about the project, I know that Tourism Australia usually posts square crop videos. So to probably save me some time in the morning, I'm going to chuck this into a square crop as well, and I'm going to send them 2 versions, obviously the highest res, highest quality for social media uploads. In a widescreen, some massive bug crawling in my... I can just hear a bug. Scary stuff.
widescreen and square crop, high quality upload and share it with them. And then I'm gonna wake up at 6:30, which is in 5 hours, which is not too bad, because last year I did this, I only had 1 hour of sleep. Gonna wake up at 6:30 and hopefully have no feedback, but thanks Matt, well done. We're just gonna post this and then I can...
Oh my god, there's a possum.
Do you see him? Well, if you don't see him, you're blind. How good. So yeah, that bug was not a bug. Anyways, I'm fading pretty hard. I will catch you guys in the morning. It is 9:30 AM Saturday morning. Morning. The edit got approved at 6:54 this morning, so no amendments, it's going live as I sent it, version 1. Love that. I'm currently dressed up because we're going to Jeremy's ordainment. Congratulations, Jeremy. And just like that, we have made it to the end of this time-lapse production vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed making it. And judging by the comments on the previous one, you guys really love this type of video, which is, I'm hoping, a bit educational and stuff. So yeah, we'll be getting more of these on this channel in the future. That's good news. If you want to learn how to time-lapse, check out the time-lapse cheat sheet on patreon.com/matjoez. That's pretty much it. Any questions, comments, suggestions, drop them in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Obviously, I forget to show you the final video. Dumb. I hope you can spot the difference between the early rough cut I did and the finished product, which is what I'm about to show you. If you have no idea what the difference is, then watch it again. Thanks for tuning in. I will catch you in the next video.